Eventually makes its way over. That is for Nascimento. Nascimento trying to pull off some moves at the top, and she misses it wide to the right.
It's a good opening possession here for the Bonnies, putting pressure on Sweeney, getting a nice quick shot off.
And now a nice pass to the center of the slot, and they score. Quick start for St. Bonaventure. It's Brooke Piper who receives the pass.
Season poll, they sat at about 6 before we kicked off play in the A-10, and now they're around, like we said, tied for 5th. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the season plays.
Yeah, Piper's got another. That was more of a solo effort there. And she puts the Bonnies up.
Familiar start for Duquesne. They lost the last one, whopping 17-9 to VCU. That started with a 7-1 deficit. They did trim the gap, though. They were within just 3 at one point. It was 10-7, but ultimately that start was just too much for the Dukes.
And, well, this start is looking to be pretty much the same for Duquesne as Riley Gonzalez gets a goal. Always tough. Wants that to defend for a full 90 seconds. Wow, what a goal by Brooke Piper. She's a hat trick already. She put it over her shoulder. 4-0. And more good defense from Duquesne, just not able to get that turnover. And now here's a shot. It's a bouncer, and they score. A bouncing shot goes in. And Duquesne finds themselves down 5-0 now. Nascimento gets the goal.
Defense.
Here's Lozinski. Moves to the right. Her shot saved. Still loose. Good job on the ground ball right there by Duquesne. Now right in front. It's saved. There was
shot for the Bonnies.
Nascimento moves in and makes them capital and makes them pay for that mistake. The Bonnies capitalize on that mistake by McBride, and it's 6-0 Bonnies.
Give Nascimento 2 goals in terms of scoring defense. Just less than 10 goals per game they give up. Right now it's looking like it's going to be a lot better than that.
And here's a shot in on net. It's saved. Rebound trickles out towards that back line. Wow. They are lucky with the nets. 6-0. 15 seconds now. Lozinski moves to her right. Throws it on net, a bouncer, and she scores. Duquesne's on the board with 8.9 seconds left in the
thick. Duquesne hasn't been able to gain a lot of possession in any regard today, especially off of the draws.
They don't win one there. Not ideal. Once again, Jack Morgan here with you, Dylan Fisser, as there's another goal. It's another one. It's the 7th goal of the day, and that one looks like it went to Britt Colangelo. Is probably part of why they backed it out and get a chance to kind of set up the offense. 13:24 left here in the second quarter of action, just getting underway.
Yeah, definitely part of the strategy there to reset that shot clock. We saw VCU come in last game.
Wide open Mackenzie Lozinski, and she scores. That's her 2nd of the day. And Duquesne has cut it to 6-2, 2 unanswered.
Passes it out.
Here's Emerson with some speed, and she scores. Puts it top shelf just over the outstretched stick of Caitlin Hicks, and Duquesne.
Again with a chance.
Now here's a firing shot from Piper. Pretty quick. Wasn't messing around. Duquesne gets the ball. Then they turn it over. Now danger in front for Piper, and she scores. That can happen if you're the Dukes. It's 7-3 now. Same hour, they just took a few different hits. Piacquidio comes in and she scores. 7-4, the lead is cut back to 3. Duquesne keeps fighting to convert here. That's a nice drive in with a shot, and they score. Great patience right there from Fiona McGovern. It's 8-4 because of a foul called. Duquesne's trying to take it fast here. Trying to live life in the fast lane as the flag is up. Here's a shot. It's saved.
That's just a lot of big names for St. Bonaventure in this one.
Yeah. Big name year for St. Bonaventure with all the play, like Piper and McGovern. Don't want to waste a year. Now they will work it around the perimeter. Wow, that's a nice move and an even better shot from Riley Gonzalez. How about that? 9-4 Bonnies. I mean, obviously, I think the biggest trouble has been draw control for them. Not giving themselves enough of a chance after giving up a goal, and that's just not ideal for the Dukes. A 3-on-1, and they score. Riley Gonzalez, it's 10-4. St. Bonaventure has played well all day offensively. They continue that.
Get a shot off, let alone get a couple passes off. Duquesne really needs to flip that in half two if they want to make a big comeback.
And another goal for St. Bonaventure. It's 11-4. They get another one, and that is a backbreaker for Duquesne as they go into the half here. As we take another look, that's going to be Nascimento.
Up 7, 1 half to go.
Absolutely. So 13:46 remaining now, and here's a chance, and they score. Corinne Webb gets the Dukes on the board, a much-needed goal. It's 11-5 now, and they will calm it down.
That's the struggle with a good keeper.
Oh, and that's brought loose out in front, and play is blown dead. For what reason, I'm not exactly sure.
In their formation, not forcing a mistake, and it's hurt them so far today.
And there's a goal again by Tori Nascimento. It's 12-5 Bonnies, and I was just very good today in mostly all aspects of this game. There's a centering pass in front, they score. Again, it's Tori Nascimento. 13-5 Bonnies. The Dukes running out of time here.
Games, they're kind of getting blown out. All their other games, apart from the one loss by 1 goal, they lost by 6+ as they net one there.
They get one there. That is a big goal for Duquesne. They needed that one. Well, cut it to 13-6. That was a nice goal inside. I believe that was, we'll take another look at this one to know for sure, as that will be credited to Chelsea Evans. Now here are the Dukes looking for a second straight goal. Wow, just slicing through defense here was Emerson. Now she throws in front, and Webb scores. A nice 2 unanswered goal stretch for Duquesne. They've cut it to 13-7.
Duquesne now finding
point. It looked like that wasn't the best call, but Duquesne's going to take advantage. Doesn't matter. It's Addison Scanlon who puts it home. Duquesne has cut it to 5 now with 3:42 left in a third, so a lot of time
in favor of the momentum of her squad.
And now here's Webb. The momentum is at an all-time high for the Dukes. It's 13-9. They have come crashing back. It's 4 unanswered for the Duquesne Dukes. They're shading 2 girls to Brooke Piper. As that one shot on net, it's saved. And yeah, it was in the circle. The Bonnies were trying to.
Wrong season so far. When she does come in, she's played well. 7th highest saves per game in the conference.
Now here's a shot, they score. Fighting through the penalty too there was Riley Gonzalez, who just kind of slipped it through the legs of Sweeney. And about after they catch Duquesne hitting a wall is just much longer. And wow, well, wide open chance, and they score. That's a tough goal to allow. But giving up the goal is Sweeney, and scoring the goal is Sydney Van Tassel. Kind of like hang their heads on it. My apologies. They have to defend, and it's not going well for them to start the 4th quarter in that defending category. As there's another goal from Tori Nascimento. You guessed it.
Mento that time. continue to talk about all the stars on this team. Such a good team, and will be dangerous going into the tournament.
And there's a shot. They score. Josh trickles through there for Corinne Webb.
Talked about all the ways she's the top of the conference. You're going to have to get creative with it.
Well, that was a creative scoop, creative swoop into the net and a nice shot. They score, and looks like even after scoring the goal, McGovern's injured.
A situation they found themselves in often this year.
Now here's a shot. They score. Megan Schillinger with her first goal of the game, and Duquesne is down 18-10 now to the Bonnies. Bounce pass for Piper, and she gets it right back, and they score. Somehow found a way to put a 5-hole between the legs of Sweeney. It's 19-10.
They're getting close to that 20 a little bit too easily, in Tracy Coyne's opinion. She's comfortable making the switch.
That's a nice spin move by Webb. It's almost like this. If she would have dropped it, I think that it fits with the saying of caught the ball before she...
Trying to get her girls to do that today.
Absolutely. Here's Webb with a shot, and she scores. Corinne Webb with another goal. That's 6 on the day. A double hat trick for Corinne Webb. She has half the goals for the Dukes so far, and she has another one.